that raised me. Okay, somebody said I am old fashioned. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Here's what I want to make it 100% clear on is that I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here. Look, if you are who you are, then it's okay for you to be who you are. But I think that whole idea of being who you are should be applied to everybody, right? It should be applied to everybody. So that means that, okay, if you are a guy that will wear a big dress and say that's the new masculinity, I'm not supposed to mess with you, then don't mess with me. Don't come at, labeling me homophobic. Don't come out here labeling me, like, oh, you're backward, you're not, whatever. Because here's the deal, right? In the quest for, social engineering that tends to occur in mainstream media and Hollywood, like we all know Hollywood has an agenda. Hollywood always has an agenda. Let's just make that. It always has an agenda. Again, go read How the Jews Invented Hollywood. Very good book. I have all my students read it, not for any anti-Semitic reasons, but because I want them to understand how empires are built. I tell them peep game on how the Jewish community took the world by its balls and built an empire of their own. And that's literally the subtitle, an empire of their own, how the Jews invented Hollywood. And they overcame a lot of oppression by owning a lot of assets, doing what Tyler Perry does, without the Madea dresses and stuff, right? But even the fact that Tyler Perry was able to build a studio by putting on a dress kind of speaks and connects to the agenda of Hollywood, right? Tyler Perry Studios, as much as it represents progress to a point with black people saying, look, we have our own studio run by a black man. It also is the house that Madea built, right? Tyler Perry Studios would not exist if it was not for Madea, right? If you look at Tyler Perry's films, his best-selling, highest-grossing films, I'd be willing to bet you that 90% of those highest-grossing films featured him wearing a dress. Now, does that mean I'm dissing Tyler Perry? No. Does that mean Tyler Perry is an asshole? No. I think Tyler Perry is a very nice man. I have met him. I talked to him on the phone. I did a tour of his old studio, which was very impressive. I think that Tyler Perry is a very good guy, and the agenda worked for him. But here's the idea, right? The agenda works for him, but it ain't gonna work for you, right? Some of y'all in here, the agenda is not going to work for you. It's going to work for the guys that play the game in a specific way.